Welcome to Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. I'm GHK Lal. Welcome to the National Outlook. It's Tuesday, January 31st. We've made it to the end of January, and 1 month is almost behind us. There's this strange headline at the bottom of the page from last Saturday's Kaieteur News. 1,700 million estimated to build Karasabai School. You know, normally the paper would have, I think it's the convention, to say 1.7 billion. But I think what the editors were trying to do here is to emphasize to Guyanese who may not be totally familiar with what 1.7 billion Guyana dollars represents. And so they decided for the revelation effect, for the striking effect, to say $1,700 million to build a school in Karasabai, Region 9, I think it is. 1,700 million, 1.7 billion, which either way it's the same number. That's a lot of money, my brothers and sisters, to spend on a single school. According to the Minister of Education, it's about another plank in the quest, in the drive for universal education across the nation, where every child is assured of a seat in a school. I think that is a laudable vision and objective, and that children from other schools within the area will be, or from other children in the area who may be prevented for one reason or another, distance or something, to go to other schools, a place will be found for them. In addition, the Karasabai School is going to have dormitories. Don't know how big these facilities are or how modern the school in Karasabai is going to be, but we do know this. It's going to cost us $1.7 billion. That's plenty for one school. And why so much? That's my question. I love the fact that money is being poured into infrastructure and a great amount. But what is involved here? Are we going to have a modern laboratory? Are we going to have state-of-the-art internet facilities with connectivity and reliability and all that stuff? If the children are going to have that, then I would say that $1,700 million for one school is a sound and clean and laudable investment. On the other hand, if 1.7 billion, and I hope I'm not confusing you, 1.7 billion or 1,700 million is being put out there so that everybody is going to have a piece of that action. And you know what I mean? Politicians, regional people, contractual people, bureaucrats, people who've got to sign off, and so on and so forth. So by the time you're finished, you're not getting $1.7 billion in school. You're not getting $1 billion in school, because there's a lot of people for that kind of money to share out. You might get, if you're lucky, $850 million or half, 50% of that big, massive, enormous number that we're talking about for a single school. My position is clear, my fellow Guyanese. We need schools. Education is the key to the future. And it is good that the government, the PPP government, is putting money in there. If we get 70 cents on the dollar, 70 cents only for each dollar spent in a school that works, in a school that lasts, then I'll say we have done well. The 30 cents on each dollar, which amounts to hundreds of millions of dollars in 1.7 billion, well, that's another story for another day. And that's been the story of Guyana. It's summed up in one word, which I understand the Speaker of the House has banned from Parliament: corruption. I'm GHK Lal on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. You are listening to the National Outlook.